It doesn't matter what happened to you. What really matters is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to complain about how life done you wrong? Or you're just going to do something about it? What's up guys? Welcome to my next vlog. Okay, today I'm going to talk about 12 key life lessons that I learned from traveling. So I've been traveling in Asia for quite some time now, and just recently I tried to different chapters of my life, and that is called vlogging, and here I am now. And I learned a lot of great deal of things during those solo backpacking to those countries. Okay, let's start with number 12. Magic happens beyond your comfort zone. Yes, we all been there, that we're just sitting in the couch watching televisions or surfing the net, Facebook, through Instagram. Yes, and also we're playing games. I get it, we all been there. But sometimes you need to push yourself, you need to push your limits, because I tell you, views like this don't come from comfort zone. You need to go for it, you need to grab it, you need to take and make plans for it. Whatever the things that makes you happy, go for it and grab it. Just go beyond your comfort zone. Number 11, learning from my mistakes. When we are young, our school system punishes us if we're going to make a mistake, right? But in real world, it's okay to make a mistake, especially in travel. It's okay to make a mistake as long as you learn the lesson after. We're going to make tons and tons of mistakes, and it's okay as long as you learn the lessons after. Ask yourself, what lessons that you learn from that kind of mistake? In traveling, you will face a lot of mistakes, and of course you need to think of it, you need to improvise, you need to start a plan. So everything, you need to innovate in everything, in every situation that you are trying to facing. So don't be afraid to make a mistake, as long as you're going to learn the lesson after. Number 10, talking to strangers isn't a bad thing. Trusting is. Yes, during our childhood days, we're being brainwashed to not to talk to strangers, right? But in traveling, you all the time talk to strangers, yes. And don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid to approach them, to ask directions for them, or don't be afraid to talk to other travelers as well, as about their experiences, about their plans. It could be your best conversation ever. So don't be afraid to talk to strangers, but don't trust them too much. Number 9, you can't control everything. Yes, nowadays people are it seems like they are a control freak, they try to control everything. They're trying to be a perfectionist, but there's no such thing, right? You cannot control everything. Just focus on things that you can control, and just let go of the things that you can't control. Don't stress yourself too much about it. I learned that lesson while I'm traveling, because it always shit happens all the time. So Yes, whatever you do, even if you're going to complain about it, if you're going to shout to the world about it, still you can control over the situation. So all you have to do is just accept it. All you have to do is just accept it, move on, and just go with the flow again. Number 8, the world owes you nothing. Yes. You know, sometimes a lot of the people are feeling entitled to a lot of things. Like, I'm entitled to do this one, I'm entitled to do that one. You're not entitled to anything. The world doesn't work that way. If you really want it, give your best shot, go work hard for it. The world doesn't care about you. And it's a reality, you know. The world doesn't care about you. Okay, number 7, experience are more valuable than material things. Yes, I'm just like one of those guys where I also like to enjoy the latest gadgets, the latest phones, the cameras, the camera gears. And yes, I also like to shopping. So basically I'm also a materialistic person, but when I started traveling, it made me realize that I feel so much happier compared to the material things that I have. Actually, study shows that it makes you more happier having an experience compared to those material things, because when you're going to have an experience, right, it's part of who you are, it's part of you being inside. Otherwise, with the material things, it's just an external thing. After a few months or a few days or a few months, it will be gone. So spend money on experiences rather than things. Number 6, you have deeper knowledge and understanding of in every places and culture you visit. Yes, sometimes you can read all the books about a certain country. You can you can ask everything in the internet about a certain country, but sometimes travels are not meant to be read. You need to explore. You need to do it yourself, you know, to have a deeper understanding. When you're going to go a certain place, you will realize that how much things in this world that you didn't know. Number 5, live in the present moment. Yes, when I was in Indonesia, I was trying to view the famous volcano, the Mount Bromo. I was just literally sit there for almost 2 hours enjoying the view, enjoying the moment. And it's really one of the best moments that I ever have. And it's truly because nowadays we're living in a world in a very fast-paced world where there's like, you know, you just constantly keep on moving and moving and moving. Sometimes you need to relax, you know, you need to slow down. You need to appreciate the moment. You know, sometimes the small things can really have a bigger impact in our life. So try to slow down and enjoy the moment you have. Number 4, the more I learn about the world, I realize the lesser I know about the world. There are things in this world that sometimes beyond our comprehension, and you know, as you travel to certain places, as you go to a certain country, you realize that you thought for yourself that you know so much about these certain countries, but then you realize as you immerse in that kind of moment, as you go and explore, you realize to yourself that how little did you know about this world, about cultures, about the people. And really it makes you more want to explore more because of that kind of knowledge, you know, that you want to learn a lot of things in a certain places, in a certain culture. Number 3, it gives you confidence. Yes, like myself, I'm an introvert guy, so you know, I'm a bit before I used to be very shy, and I don't really like a lot of people. And when I travel, it push myself, you know, traveling pushes myself and my limits and push my to go beyond my comfort zone. So it slowly build up my confidence. Number two, I learned to appreciate life even more. Yeah, so back when I was in Indonesia, in Kawaiijen, Mount Ijen volcano, as I went to the crater inside, I saw these miners who are carrying like 100 kilograms of sulfur. They mine in the crater in a very harsh conditions without the mask, and it's a, you know, it's an active volcano. It's a they need to mine and carry it all the way from the top, and it broke my heart and realized how lucky I am to be able to do this kind of things, like, you know, to be able to travel to other countries, while for them they need to work to support their family for just few dollars. And it really hit me very hard to appreciate life even more. Number one, life is short. Yes, when you realize that, you know, life is just really short, because from year 1 to 20 years old you're growing up, then from 20 plus to 60 years you're working. That is what, 40 years of working of the job that you don't really like, and then after that you're going to retire. After that, what, sacrificing 40 years of your life so that you can achieve 10 years of free life or happiness life. It doesn't make any sense, right? So at the end of the day, we don't remember the time we spent in the office. Instead, we remember the times that we went on that certain countries, then we climbed that certain mountain, and the times we spent with our families and loved ones. So don't take them for granted, especially your families, because families are everything. I think you need to balance your life. You need to find your passion. You need to find some drive in it, you know, to just do the things that makes you happy all the time. Because really, we all the time keep on delaying that, you know, the passion that we're trying to, the things that we want to do, but we keep on delaying it. We keep on delaying it tomorrow, until to the point that you no longer have tomorrow. Then so make sure that you all the time do the things that really makes you happy, you know. I know it's easier said than done, but you know, at least you have to do something about it. It doesn't matter what happened to you. What really matters is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to complain about how life done you wrong, or you're just going to do something about it? The choice is always yours. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell button so that you get notified every time I'm going to upload a new video. And after you try to click this video, either here or this one or this one.